Hello everybody and welcome back to Birding with Kaliopi. Today I'm doing something a little bit different on the channel. Instead of being out in the field sharing birds with you, I want to share a book that I recently discovered and I'm really loving. The Birding Dictionary by Rosemary Mosco. It's funny, educational, and honestly a joy for anyone who loves birds. I first learned about this book in Living Bird magazine, where it was highlighted in a feature section. Being a die-hard bird nerd, scientist, and avid reader, I just knew I had to check it out. I already own another of Rosemary Mosco's books, A Pocket Guide to Pigeon Watching, and I love it. I adore pigeons, and I was so delighted to see someone actually featuring them and doing so in a very funny, smart way. Plus, I love Mosco's cartoon-style drawing, which are playful but packed with information and truly charming, in my opinion. So what makes this book so special? Well, it's not your typical birding ID guide. Instead of ID tips or range maps, you get birding terms, birding culture, and inside jokes explained in a way that's both funny and informative. It never feels dry or over your head. You can read it cover to cover or just pick it up when you stumble across a term that you hear that you don't know. It's perfect for beginner birders who want to learn the lingo. And yes, there's a lingo. I didn't know that when I started, but you'll see what I mean. And even experienced birders can not only learn things, but I would say they will definitely laugh by recognizing the inside jokes and lingo. So speaking of lingo, in my case, a few years back when I was still learning the lingo, or that there was lingo, I was in a YouTube birding chat stream, and people were tossing around this term, this acronym, LBJ, and I had no clue what LBJ stood for. LBD, little black dress, I knew. But LBJ, no. Turns out that's for little brown job, and it's used to describe all these sparrows and just the little kind of brown bird that you usually see, but you really struggle to identify because they all look similar. So now I want to share a few of my favorite bits from the book. First one that had me cracking up. American Robin. Noun. A device that converts worms into 100 decibel songs outside your bedroom at 4 a.m. Another one. Wait, I have my little list here. Hummingbird. Also a noun. A bee that has successfully tricked everyone into thinking it's a bird. I don't know, that's hilarious. That's exactly what I think when I see one. All right, one more. Sun. Where is sun? You're like, sun. I know what the sun is. Yes, but sun. A massive star that, on the one hand, warms us, powers photosynthesis, and gives life to all the creatures on Earth. But, on the other hand, is a bright object that birds love to fly directly in front of when you're following them with your binoculars. Or camera, might I add. Or camera. And then just because it's so cute, look at this, look at the little, cartoony thing she has at the very back of the book. A gull. Where is it here? A gull with a bag of chips. Classic. Oh, and one more thing. I think you get the sense of the tone of the book and even what it's about just from the cover where she says, The Birding Dictionary. Noun. A tongue-in-cheek guide for people who find themselves obsessed, against all logic and reason, with birds. I was like, that's me. That's me. I have to get the book. And I'm so glad I did. So who is it for? Well, I really think my audience, you guys, will really enjoy it. I know you guys have a sense of humor. You like nature, and it's fun, packed with little nuggets that help you learn and laugh at the same time. What's not to love? It really is a book for anyone who's curious about birds, whether you're just starting out or you've been birding for decades. Basically, I just love Rosemary Mosco's wit, sense of humor, and bird knowledge. I'm really impressed. I want to be Rosemary Mosco. I wish I had written the book and drawn the characters, but maybe in another lifetime. So if you're looking for a lighthearted but surprisingly informative birding book, I highly recommend the Birding Dictionary. It's the kind of book you'll want to keep nearby for yourself or as a gift for the bird lover in your life. If you know about it or end up getting it, you'll have to let me know in the comments below what made you laugh, if there's a term you learned because of the book, and just your general impressions. Now, although it may not seem like it, this is Birding with Kaliopi, where we're curious, nerdy, and forever wanting to learn more about the natural world around us. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.